Hello everyone, welcome back. Savage is here, coming back with a new part of What If Deku Was a Ghost. Now let's just get right into it. As eventually when Midoriya did a little tour around the Mr. David Shields' office and lab, Izuku finally, thanks him for the little trip, and while he was, talking to him, suddenly from behind Melissa comes saying, Dad, I brought Uncle Might, as immediately All Might coming through the door saying, David! Haha, my friend! As he just immediately crushing him while David said, I'm happy that you're here, Toshi. As immediately All Might putting him down saying, how have you been? I was surprised that you actually gave me an invitation here. I thought you would be too much busy before spending time with your old pal. As immediately while he's talking to David, All Might noticing somebody by David's side, being none other than Midoriya, as All Might said, it seemed that you already met young Midoriya. As David said, oh yeah, he arrived here before you, and I took him on a little tour around the place, just to spend time, as All Might coming closer to Midoriya saying, hello young man, as Izuku said, hey All Might, as All Might saying, I still, about the... As Izuku said, it's okay, I forgave you. As Melissa said, what thing? What did you forgive him for? As All Might said, it's nothing important, Melissa. As she said, Uncle Might, tell me, what did he forgive you for? What did you forgive him for, Midoriya? As right now All Might said, so David, what are you gonna do? Should we, go hit the town like the old days? As David said, alright, let's go. As well, All Might and David were about to go hang around, but suddenly All Might, start coughing a bit while immediately he just closes the door and telling, of course, Melissa to leave with Midoriya to take him on a little tour around the town. Of course, they didn't finish it yet, I guess. Or maybe, anything she wants, while David talks to All Might in person. As well, Midoriya and Melissa left the place, All Might buffs down with David and start talking. Eventually, while that happened, Izuku is walking out with Melissa as he said, so why do you call All Might Uncle Might? And she said, oh, it's just because he and father were such a good friends. He's like an uncle to me. He's always been there. As Izuku said, that's nice. As Melissa said, yeah, it's just their friendship is nice. I love seeing Dad and All Might happy. They are all just, like each other so much. They've been friends for so long, before I even was born. As Izuku said, yeah, friends. Wait a goddamn minute, I forgot about May completely. As Melissa said, oh, you mean the pink-haired girl? As Izuku said, yeah, I need to go meet her, bye. As Melissa said, wait, Midoriya. As she just grabbed his hand saying, after, when you tonight, that there will be a party, right? As Izuku said, oh yeah, I know, the party thing, it's okay. As she said, yeah, I was wondering if you can come with me? As Izuku said, what? As she said, me and you, it's nothing, it's just, I can show you around the place. I have permission for some places that normal people won't be able to go to. As Izuku said, sure, alright, but I need to find her, sorry. As Melissa said, how about I help you with that? My father has a lot of cameras around Island. We can find her very quickly. As Izuku said, thanks Melissa, you're really such a lifesaver. Regardless, Izuku, after Melissa helped him find May, they basically called down to the security to take her. Eventually, when she arrived at the place, Izuku meeting May, and after which May just meets Melissa and, shake her hand and everything. And after that, Izuku leave with May away. While May said, so, that was the daughter of David Shield? What were you doing there? As Izuku said, she just showed me around the place, and David Shield also showed me to his lab. As May said, David Shield showed you his lab? And you didn't let me go with you? as Izuku said, I was trying to search for you, As she said, don't lie to me, you weren't searching for me. You were just enjoying your time. As she starts shaking Midoriya, saying, what did you see? What did he tell you? What happened? As Izuku said, can you stop shaking me? As right now, eventually, they get back into the, of course, their special room inside the hotel, with, of course, it's, not say like Bakugo's and, Kirishima's old room, because what the fuck, there was, you know what, I'm not gonna even get into it. Izuku and Mei already, well, Mei was going to put on some clothes and go with Midoriya, but she doesn't really want to. She decided to go and see the inventions, because she really couldn't have the time to see them, since she was too searching for Midoriya, not only him searching for her. Regardless, Izuku's telling her, are you sure? Don't you want to, come and see the party? As Mei said, I'm not really into all that beauty stuff. I didn't even bring, a dress with me, so I'll stay here and work. Besides, I'm trying to work on a little, ghost project for you. As Izuku said, no, you can, slow down, you don't need to do it. As Mei said, have fun, bye, close the door behind of you. As immediately Izuku said, I guess you're not gonna listen to me, so as Izuku leave. As right now he's walking, he finally arrived at the place, and when he arrived, he finds a very noticeable group of people. First, he finds Shoto Todoroki and Ida. As when Izuku see them, they all just stare at each other for a solid minute, while Izuku said in his mind, damn it, why are those two specifically? I feel like the air suddenly start getting thicker. As Ida's like, oh, it's you. As Todoroki just looking away. And Midoriya said, hey guys. As Todoroki looking away, saying, your guys aren't mad about that. As Ida said, don't think too much about it. It was a festival, and we've been told to fight. So I guess you don't have anything to apologize for. To be honest, you've been amazing. So, as Izuku said, yeah, thanks. As they just stand there awkwardly for a solid minute before finally Momoya Aruzu and Jiro and Oraka come through the door. As Momo's saying, oh, isn't that the kid, the winner of the sports festival? As Izuku said, yeah, hey. As Oraka, coming closer, said, your name is Midoriya, right? You've been amazing. I'm really surprised by, as Izuku said, thanks, it's okay. As finally, while Izuku waiting, finally someone comes saying, hey Midoriya. As when Izuku looked behind, he see Melissa. As Melissa said, oh, you look handsome. As Izuku said, thanks, you also look pretty. As Melissa said, oh, thank you, my father helped me choose this dress. As Izuku said, your father has a great taste. As after which, Izuku and Melissa and the rest of the students from Class 1A are waiting for the doors to open, but when they try to open it up, it ain't opening. As Todoroki said, what is happening here? As Ida said, here, let me try. As he tried, but still nothing. As all of a sudden, the cameras shift and the lights turn green, and before they realize it, they see on the cameras or holograms are all around the place saying, hello, humans and people that are on the island. I'm Technus, Master of Technology, Conqueror of Electricity, have decided to take over this whole island for myself. I'm happy that the security system in this place wasn't made for ghosts, so if I see anybody trying to defeat me, which is that will never happen, I, Technus, will cause this whole island to self-destruct. So you better stay put while I'm trying to hack this goddamn stuff. Why the hell is this code this too long? Just give me a couple of, hours and I'm sure that Technus will be able to conquer this place. As well, the cameras just closed immediately. Melissa said, "What was that?" As Ida said, "I remember this. This was one of the villains that attacked our school. It took control over the whole place. If he managed to take control over our island." As Todoroki said, "Only God knows what kind of massacres will that guy do." As immediately, Momo said, "We gotta stop him." As Ida said, "But where's the heroes?" As when they try to figure out the heroes, they see All Might and the rest all being tied up. Even David, as Jiro saying they are all tied up. Seeing that this guy Technus managed to capture all of them. As Ida said, "All right, we need to think. What can we do?" As well, Ida thinking on his priorities, saying, "All right, first of all, we need to get the civilians out of here." As they look at Midoriya and Izuku said, "What? Excuse me?" As Ida said, "I know that you may be strong and all, but this is not any normal matter. This is a matter of real villains. Let the real heroes handle the situation." As Izuku coming closer to Ida, staring him in the eyes, saying, "Oh, I'll let true heroes handle the situation when I see them." As immediately Uraka said, "Ooh, damn." As Ida saying, "I'm trying to help you here. You're just gonna get yourself killed." As Izuku said, "Me and Melissa are the only people that know how this place works. Melissa knows the secret code into the tower, and without her, you will never be able to get that Technus out of the system. As for me, I am smart, and I also, know a couple of secret codes for this place." As Ida said, "I'm still not taking you with me. And what are you suggesting? You're suggesting that we just go to the top of this tower and..." As Izuku said, "Yes, the heroes aren't going to be able to do anything, so we need to do something ourselves. We're the only people that are standing between Technus and this whole island. And I don't think you want him to take control over this place. The place that is, filled with the greatest minds of the world and the most dangerous of techs." As Todoroki looked into Midoriya saying, "You do have a point. I mean, we can't really defeat him so easily. Besides, this guy is a ghost." As Ida said, "Yeah, I hate to admit it, but we can't really do anything." As Izuku said, "We can do something if we work together. You're heroes, aren't you?" As Ida said, "We're just heroes in training." As Izuku said, "And what are you training to be? Janitors? You're training to be heroes. So let us go and save this island. We are the only thing that's standing between that ghost and this place. So, why don't we work together? Me and Melissa knows the place better than, well, everyone, but mostly she knows it better than me, but that's beside the point. And you guys have the power. Let's work together and get that Technus out of here." As immediately Melissa listening to this, she just smiles, saying, "Midoriya is right. We need to save this place, and All Might and the rest. I know if we manage to get into the, security computers in the top on floor 200, I'll be able to cancel that ghost, restraints on the heroes, and we can let them handle the situation from there. How about that? The only thing we need to do is just make our way up into floor 200. As Ida said, "All right, let's do that. Just stay in the back, alright, both of you?" As Izuku agrees in the end, as they all start making their way up the, levels, up and up and up, until they got into a place with a closed door. As Izuku said, "Here, let me try something." As right now, while Izuku coming to the door, he takes out his phone. As Izuku said in his mind, "I still have that virus that hacked Technus before. If I don't connect it into the main, computer, it won't work, but if I connect it to this one, to the door, maybe I'll be able to." As Izuku managed to actually hack the door. As Ida said, "How did you?" As Izuku said, "Don't worry about it. Let's go." As they just keep going, making their way up. Well, right now, Technus is hacking the system, saying, "There's nothing better than taking control over an island in the middle of the night, under the beautiful sky. I wonder, what should I do after I take control over this place? Should I, like, fly to Japan or America? Or should I just take control over all the technology in this place altogether? Yeah, if only I can figure out this goddamn long code. Oh, yeah, that's me. As well, he's right now hacking. He suddenly figure out in the camera saying, the system is, wait, that virus? I know that virus very well. It's the virus that the ghost child used it on me. As when he look in the cameras, he see the group of heroes just running. As he said, oh, so you see that you have some friends. Alright then, I can play your game, ghost child. I still didn't forgive you for taking me out of Japan, of that school. But let's make this a fun game, huh? What do you say? As immediately he starts separating them, trying to close the doors in front of them, while Ida immediately kicking one of the doors open, Todoroki freezing one so it doesn't close, and immediately they make their way into the goddamn little giant garden and floor 180. As right now, Izuku and the rest are running before two giant robots come and start, well, trying to attack them. As immediately when Izuku's seeing that, he said, damn it, those training robots that David threw me against. As Melissa said, alright, I'm tired of this. As she immediately pressed on her watch before a nanosuit just covering her whole body. And before Izuku realized it, Melissa hero costume just covers her whole, and she's just starts shooting laser into the robots while Izuku said, Melissa? She said, yeah, I didn't tell you that's a nanomech suit, did I? As Izuku immediately, Ida trying to kick the robots, that Todoroki also helping him with it. The rest of the heroes trying to fight it, while Izuku's trying to hack into the little giant, elevator. As Ida said, what are you doing? As Izuku said, I'm trying to hack the elevator. It will lead us into the top. If I manage to get through his security system, I'll be able to, as, immediately, Ida saying, oh, stop it, you're just, as Melissa said, he can do it, believe in him. I know that he may not have a quirk like the rest of you, but he can do amazing things, believe me. As Izuku trying to hack, saying, damn it, I need a code here. Melissa, do you know any code? As Melissa said, try my date, my birth date. As immediately Izuku tried it and it actually worked. As immediately Izuku said, I'm in. Come on, guys, let's go. As while they are fighting against the robots, immediately Todoroki said, you guys go. I'll handle those little things over here and then follow you. As more robots start jumping in, while Ida said, alright, Todoroki. As immediately the rest just leave into the elevator while Todoroki looking at the robots saying, alright, since you are not human, I don't think that I have to hold back. As they start fighting, while Izuku and the rest are going up the elevator, suddenly it stops and Izuku said, alright, we need to go off of it. As Ida said, why? I thought we were gonna go straight into the... As Izuku said, yeah, but if we go straight into the top, he'll be able to, just make us fall down again. Inside this elevator, it's dangerous. I managed to take control over it for a couple of minutes, but that's all what I can do. As they come out of the elevator before Technos try anything funny on them. As they make their way up into floor 199. As they are right now just standing in front of a door in front of them. Or, a door is standing between them and the main room. As well, they are trying to break it. Melissa trying to shoot her laser beam into it or anything, but it doesn't work. As Izuku trying to hack it too. However, when he tried to, suddenly his phone just explodes in his face. As Melissa holds him saying, Midoriya, you okay? As Izuku said, yeah, I'm fine. It's just... As Midoriya's in his mind is seeing that Technos upgraded himself. As right now, suddenly, the doors just open on their own. As Izuku said, what? As... Ida has seen that you succeeded. As Izuku says to Ida, oh yeah, I managed to do it, although my phone broke. As Izuku said in his mind, I didn't open it up. Suddenly, when they walk inside, the place is quiet. As suddenly all of them being tied up by wires, except the Midoriya that has been saved by Melissa after she pushing him out of the way. As Technus going down saying, "Greetings, heroes of the low tier. I am Technus, master of all technology, the lord of all mechanical stuff," and Izuku said, "and the master of long, unstoppable conversations and titles." As immediately Technus said, "You shut up, you little child." As Izuku said, What is your plan, Technus?" As Technus said, "Oh, isn't it obvious? I'll take control over this whole island." As Izuku said, "Why? What is the point?" As he said, "Because I want to. There is no bigger goal. I just want to take control over the best technology that I can get my ecto hands on. And this island is the best. At least that's what Wikipedia said." As immediately he said, "But what do you know? You heroes have been very entertaining, although I can't let you come any further." As Izuku said, "Why did you open the door for us?" As Technus said, "For dramatic effects." As, Ida said, "He's the one that opened the door for us? I thought that you said," as Izuku said, "Yeah, no." As Technus said, "Well, regardless of which, I'm already half finished, and I will be finished after a couple of seconds, and there is nothing you heroes can do that will stop me." As immediately Izuku said, "Oh, you sure?" As while Izuku's talking, Melissa were taking her time to shoot a little laser into the restraints to save herself and freeing herself after she did the same thing to the rest of the students. All of them start trying to fight against Technus while he said, "Slow, meh, not really flashy." As they, immediately Melissa shooting a laser into Technus, but it just phases right through him. After a while, Izuku looking and he said, "Melissa, go hack the system. As, Technus immediately said, "Oh, no, you don't." As he grabbed Melissa and throwing her away. As Izuku said, "Melissa!" As after which he grabbed Midoriya saying, I'm too tired of you. Why don't you go fly?" As he threw him outside of the window. And everybody seeing this, Melissa screams saying, "Midoriya!" As when she looked to go to see the, thingy, she doesn't see Midoriya anywhere. Or at least she couldn't, because Technus immediately grabbed her and threw her into the opposite side again. As he said, "Sadly we won't be able to hear the splash sound from all the way up here, but, it will be satisfying knowing that he died." As suddenly the ghost child appears saying, "Who died, Technus?" As immediately everyone's seeing the ghost child. As Melissa said, "But Midoriya, what?" As Izuku said, "Oh, you mean the kid with the green hair? I saved him. He's okay. I just managed to put him on the ground. I'm gonna handle the situation from here. You heroes done very well." As immediately Melissa just looking into this saying, "But what are you gonna do?" As Izuku said, as the ghost child said, "What I always do. Kick some ass." As Technus said, "You here? How surprising." As immediately Izuku said, "Alright, Technus, I'm gonna show you what I can do. I've been training in the last couple of months, so I have a few new tricks to show you." As Technus said, "Oh, how weird. Also am I." As immediately Technus start taking parts of the lab or the place and putting them all together before creating a giant robot saying, "I am Technus 2.0. We're gonna defeat you and crush you and turn you into tiny little bits of ecto energy." As the ghost child just cracks his fingers and neck and body and even twist his whole head 360 degrees. As he said, "Alright, this should be easy." As Izuku looking at the rest of the students saying, "You guys should go and try to help the heroes, don't you think?" As they all leave after Izuku the ghost child shoot the door. As he said, "Oh, and don't worry about that kid named Midoriya. He's alright." As eventually all of them leaving, letting this situation for the ghost child. As Technus said, "So, you need some new friends of yours?" As Izuku said, I'm a bit weirded out. Why didn't you tell them about my little identity? As Technus said, what's the fun in that? It's no fun if people know who you are. I enjoy trying to, play this game. It's supposed to be a game between ghosts. Honor between ghosts. As Izuku said, honor between ghosts. You're the last person that I ever would have expected to have anything about honor, as he's shooting him with an ecto laser. While Technus immediately starts using his, little wires wrapping around Midoriya, but Izuku phasing through him, kicking his face, as he's shooting another laser beam, while Technus just absorbing the attack and sending it back, saying, this place is filled with a lot of special technology, like this one. You heard it? It's a quirk enhancing device. It doesn't really work, but the technology of this thing, ooh, it really do work. As he just absorbs it too, and he just becomes stronger and stronger. And Izuku said, I'm gonna have to find a way out of this situation. As Technus starts beating the living shit out of the ghost boy. Eventually, after a while, Izuku standing up, while Technus said, what can you do? It's only a matter of time before I... As Izuku said, a matter of time before you what? You can't fight me and break the code at the same time. As Technus said, wait a minute. Damn it, he's actually right. As Izuku said, you think that I really thought that I could defeat you? Well, not with all this technology around you. But I can buy time before the rest of the students do what they should do. As right now, suddenly the whole place stopped glowing green, and Technus said, what? How can... what can... As Izuku said, I know that they will be able to do it. As Technus immediately continue trying to fight against Midoriya. While immediately, before he throws the last punch, someone just fly down from the ground before entering through the window saying, I am here. As after which he looks left and right to see Technus on one side and the ghost child on the other. As he looks into the ghost child saying, you're not a hero and you still considered a criminal. But if you're here fighting against this person, you can't be all bad. So, as All Might said, let me give you a hand over here. As immediately Izuku said, can I fight with All Might? This will be amazing. As Technus said, you think just because you got yourself your #1 hero, that means that I, Technus, well, as before he continued, All Might throwing a punch to him saying, rule #1, ghost child. Never let the villains talk. Finish the fight quickly. As the ghost child looking into All Might saying, since when did you start giving me, lessons about how to do my job? As All Might said, trying to make our relationship a bit more sweeter before I finally catch you and put you in prison. As Izuku said, oh, you start about that, huh? As immediately, Technus started fighting against All Might and the ghost child. Although he can phase it against All Might, but his giant tech suit can't. After a while he's fighting, All Might managed to destroy his whole tech suit, and Technus right now on the ground. And Izuku is saying, alright, Technus, now you are... As Izuku realized something. Wait a minute. I didn't get my thermist! As immediately Technus start laughing, saying, even though that you managed to defeat me, I, Technus, master of all technology, you cannot contain me. As Izuku said, how the hell did I God damn it! As All Might said, what are you talking about? As Izuku said, the thing that I carry with me that, used to drink coffee from, the thermos, that thing? Oh yeah, that thing is what I use to contain ghosts inside. As All Might said, what? As immediately, while they are talking, Technus just phasing through the ground, saying, alright. As while he's phasing on through the ground, suddenly, the rest of the students that were, going to come back and help Midoriya and All Might, coming, but they are being tied up, as immediately Technus said, you can't hurt me, but can you hurt your student, #1? As All Might said, damn it, you let go of my students, Technus. As Technus said, not before I'm done from this island. This place all belongs to me, and I will gonna take this place with me, regardless of what you say. As Izuku said, Oh, damn it, what should I do? If I shoot a laser beam at them, they're gonna get hurt. As after a while, immediately, Technus throwing the children's into All Might, while he took looking into Melissa saying, your suit is different. Hey, I think I can work with that. As immediately, Technus just touching, Melissa's suit, as he just rips it off, and she just comes back in her normal dress, while Technus turning the suit, fusing it with ecto energy and more technology before it turns into a suit with, well, a more advanced suit. As Izuku said, what the? As immediately Technus said, you like it? I call it Ghost Slayer. As immediately he said, this should keep you entertained while I work. As the Ghost Slayer suit immediately just goes, grabbing, the Ghost Child and phasing through the wall before throwing him up in the sky. And right now Izuku said, what the? And right now, inside the building, still, Technus is looking into All Might saying, now without your friend over here, you could not possibly defeat me. As, well, that's what happened. He did chain All Might and the rest back up, since they can't really do anything against his ghost form without the Ghost Child. And Technus coming back to continue hacking the systems. Izuku is fighting and flying around the city, while the Ghost Slayer suit is just shooting laser on him, while Izuku said, I can't destroy Melissa's suit. She worked too hard on that one. What am I supposed to do? As Izuku, while he's just flying around, Technus just taunting him by saying, only 5 minutes left before I have all this Iceland under my control. As immediately, Izuku saying his mind, is he really taunting me about this? As the Ghost Slayer shooting a net into Midoriya that slams him against the wall. And she was about to stab him with an Ectoblade, but Izuku managed to phase through the wall and away, as he just grabbing the suit saying, come on, isn't there a way to stop this? Damn it, my phone is broken so I can't hack it. And I don't have any of my technology. But wait a minute, May should have it. As immediately Izuku just, getting electrocuted by the Ghost Slayer suit before he starts falling from the sky. He starts flying towards the hotel that he and May are in. As he said, please May, tell me that you got all my gadgets. I know you will, right? As immediately when Midoriya arrived, immediately May saying, here, catch. As Izuku said, as she said, you know that I saw the thing. Come on, go get him. As suddenly the Ghost Slayer suit phasing through the wall, and May said, oh, that's sad. As Izuku said, hey, leave her alone. She's my friend and partner in work. So you're here for me, aren't ya? So come after me. As immediately Izuku phasing through the wall, while May just looking at this thing. Man, I wish I was a bit more of a help, but that's all what I can do for now. I just hope that Midoriya can handle it. As Izuku keeps on flying before saying, alright, Midoriya, we can't really deal with this suit, so... As he looking back into it saying, guess I'll have to destroy it, as he just created a giant net of ecto energy before wrapping the Ghost Slayer suit with it, as he's flying back into the tower saying, come on, faster, as he turned his leg into a ghost tail before just slamming inside the place and throwing the Ghost Slayer into the side of the wall, destroying it completely. As he said, done. As right now, when Melissa seeing this, she said, my suit! No. As Izuku said, as he was about to say sorry, but suddenly Technus said, ding 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 ding! This Iceland is all under my control now. As after which, Izuku said, oh boy. As right now, outside the Iceland, there is a helicopter that is recording the situation. That's, basically some news reporter, as they are recording this around the world. As while they are watching, Izuku starts feeling the ground shaking. And it just continues to shake, as right now Technus said, I, Technus, master of technology, lord of electricity, and the conqueror of tech, have took control over Island. As on the outside, the helicopter saying, it's Island, it's flying. As Izuku saying this saying, shit, this will be very hard. I should have taken my time and destroyed that suit sooner. As immediately Technos looking into Midori said, now, with 100% of this technology of this island under my control, there is nothing stopping me. As Izuku using his Ecto-Ray to destroy the wires that is capturing the students and All Might, while All Might saying in his mind, damn it, I can't keep my muscle form for longer. And right now, Izuku saying, alright, let's get out of here, as he grab all of them and just phasing through the ground. While Melissa saying, wait, where are you? As Izuku just landing into the floor. While on the ground, the heroes that were trying to help the people, and the people are being attacked by small robots, as if the whole place is being surrounded by a giant ecto barrier around the whole place. And when Izuku fly up, he just looks that they are literally flying above the clouds. And Izuku said, this is getting out of hands really quickly, as Takeda's just laughing, saying, now, our first place to go is Japan, since this is the closest place around here, so, I hope you all tourists on the top of the island are gonna enjoy the view from there, because you will be the only survivors. As immediately, while Izuku watching this thing, it's no help, it's no use, I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. I need something that could multiplies my power. He starts flying through the place, getting into David's lab. Immediately when he enters the code, he enters inside and saying, alright, I don't know if this will work, but this has to work. As Izuku putting the suit that's All Might that David let him use this morning. As when Izuku's, come inside of it saying, alright, now let's try it. Going ghost, as he goes ghost, and when he does, the whole suit changes to manifest around his ectotic powers. Izuku said, alright, this is sweet, as the suit's saying,
suit is 100% power.
As Izuku said, alright, with this, I must be able to help. As Izuku flying outside and start shooting some of the robots, which is really strong, so maybe Midori need to hold down a bit. As Melissa watching this thing that the ghost child took her father's suit, it's really, not making her very happy. As well, Izuku's using the suit to fight. Immediately, he returns trying to find David's shield. As he said, David's shield, as he immediately, while he's protecting David's shield, of course. Right now, the civilians are all trying to be gathered in one place while the heroes are fighting. David and Melissa have found each other while Izuku's trying to help the heroes. Melissa says, wait, that's my dad's suit, as Izuku said, David, do you know how I can possibly turn this guy off? As David said, the computers are on the top floor. As Izuku said, that won't help. He already took control over the whole place. As immediately All Might saying, I hate to admit it, Dave, but we are in a big trouble here. And the only thing that we can do really is just defend. Don't you have any ideas, Ghost Child? As Izuku said, my name is Spectra, as he's shooting a laser. As David said, there is one solution I can think of. The power battery of the island under it. As Izuku said, wait, you mean the power source? As he said, if you manage to, take the power source out, that might turn all the energy on the island off. As Izuku said, you're right. That will do it. As immediately Izuku remembers saying, that's what I did last time, so it has to work. As Izuku said, alright, can I count on the heroes to handle the situation? As All Might said, what do you think we are? Maybe we're not as powerful as you and your ghosts, but we're still heroes. As Izuku just flying away. While he's flying out, looking into the barrier, saying, I can't leave the barrier, but please work, please work, please work. As Izuku just going straight up, slamming into the barrier as he start feeling a lot of, shock into his body, but by forcing himself with pure energy and power through the barrier, he managed to come out. As Technus watching this in the computer saying, hey, you can't do that. As he started activating his security in protocols around the outside layer of the island. shooting laser beams into Midoriya using cannons, while Izuku flying around the cannons, shooting them off, as right now, since the Iceland is floating, Izuku going from under it, looking into the batteries as he said, "Alright, there you are," as some of the robots that Technus took control of are flying after Midoriya and start attacking him. They grab into him, but Izuku just explode himself with ecto energy. Eventually, Izuku looking into the battery saying, "Alright, all what I have is just one powerful attack should do it." As Izuku powering up and up and up until he finally shoots the laser into the batteries of Island and the backup batteries too. As it's turned the whole place off, and Technus said, "Where is my energy?" As everything stops, the robot stops, and All Might said, "It's over. It's," as Izuku said, "Yeah, it is. Oh, wait a minute." As since Technus doesn't have control over the island anymore, and the whole energy is off, the islands start falling from the sky. As everybody start, almost about to fly, while All Might trying to grab David and Melissa. Some of the heroes trying to protect the civilians, but they are, start falling from the sky, while the ghost child under it, he said, "No, I can't let this happen." As he just, start lifting up the whole island on his shoulders, while Izuku said, come on. But he's not strong enough to slow it down enough. As Izuku said, "Come on, I need more power." As he said, "Come on, focus, Midoriya." As he's focusing before, suddenly he managed to copy himself another 4 times, as the other 4 Midoriyas go each into a corner of the island, as they all just putting their whole power into the goddamn suit, pushing it, and they are actually start slowing it down. And the helicopters, they are, recording this. They seeing the ghost child carrying the whole island on his shoulders before finally landing in the water. As after which, everybody is safe. No one got hurt, and All Might said, "What happened? Did the ghost child did this?" As immediately, David said, "Melissa, are you?" As immediately, Melissa is fine, and right now, in the distant, Izuku away from everybody. He finally faces through the ground up into the building, as Izuku making his way into the top of the tower, finding Technus on the ground, and Technus said, "I'm Technus, master of all technology. I'm hip and powerful. How did I being defeated so easily?" As Izuku said, "I wouldn't say easily, but you talk too much, so..." As Izuku opening his thermos and sucking him inside, saying, "Another ghost inside the thermos," as he closes it. And after which, he looks into the suit, and he, the suit that he took from David, saying, "This thing will be useful. And I don't think David would mind if I..." As Izuku just go inside of it and fly with it away. And right now, Melissa making her way up at the tower to get her, suit back, but when she comes into the top, she finds the ghost child just flying away with her dad's armor away. While she's looking at this, she's saying, "Get back here and give my dad's armor, you ghost freak." As immediately, she just keeps screaming at him, saying, "Yeah, you better run, you and your stupid ghost friends, you little intangible pain on..." As she just keeps screaming at him, while Izuku says, "Sheesh, well, I didn't anger her that much, did I?" As right now, Melissa said, "Stupid ghosts." As she looking into her suit that is completely damaged, saying, "Damn it, my suit, he destroyed it completely." But Midoriya, as she taken whatever left of her suit before walking down into the, bottom of the tower. And she coming outside to find David, and David finds her, and she said, "I'm fine, Dad, but where is..." As Izuku coming saying, "Here, talking about me?" As they see him walking with May. As Melissa just hugging Midoriya, saying, "I thought you..." As Izuku said, "Don't worry, I was safe. The ghost child saved me." As Melissa said, "Well, I guess he did one thing good." in her mind. After which, everybody goes into the hospital on Island, and in the next 3 days, they all just being healed up. Everybody's getting their things together, and right now, Izuku's getting ready to leave Island, looking into from the top of a hill down into the city, while the wind blowing through his hair. May said, "So, come on, let's go." As Izuku said, "Yeah, let's go." As May said, "So, you stole the suit?" As Izuku said, "Don't talk about it." As Izuku and May make their way into the airport and fly back into Japan, while on the other side, Melissa is just finishing her suit, saying, "And done." As she said, "I managed to fix it, finally." As she put the suit on, saying, "Let's see what can you do now?" As she pressed on a button, but she turns intangible, saying, "What? I can turn intangible?" As she remembered, that Technus ghost did something into her suit. It seemed that he upgraded it. It's right now works differently. She doesn't need to power it up or charge it. She didn't need to charge it since the last time since she fixed it. It's almost as if this suit have its own power source. As she said, "Not only I can turn intangible but invisible, it's almost like I got all the powers of a ghost." As Melissa just shooting an ecto ray using her laser gun into a target, saying, "Maybe this is exactly what I need to become a hero. And my first heroic act will be," as she points her laser gun into a picture of the ghost child, saying, "is to get you out of the picture, you and your ghost friends. I'll hunt every single one of you down until none of you exist anymore." As she just shooting the picture. While David said, "Melissa, was that the sound of the laser gun?" As Melissa said, "Yeah, Dad." As he said, "Come on, Uncle Might is ready. Have you got all your bags together?" As Melissa said, I'm coming." As she, turned her suit back into a little watch after she said mask off, and she started going out, out of her room after David. Eventually, when she made her way into, the airplane with All Might, David said, "All right, make sure to call me every day and to always eat healthy, get enough sleep." And as Melissa said, "Dad, I told you I'm fine. I have everything." As David said, "It's just, I'm very worried about you. I'm sad that I can't go with you because, the place got a lot of damage and they need me here. But I promise, I'll try to come whenever I can." As she said, "I know, Dad." As he looked into All Might and Toshinori, "Please take care of Melissa." As he said, "Don't worry, she can stay with me while you're here. After all that, the least thing I can do to you." As eventually, Melissa just say goodbye to her dad and go on the airplane with All Might. As All Might said, "Are you ready, Melissa?" As Melissa said, "Ready as I'll ever be." And this is gonna leave it off, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you think about this part, and what do you think will gonna happen in the next part. I tried to make this more like a movie because I really didn't wanna, just make multiple parts of Island. So yeah, I have nothing more to say than Savage was here.